right, welcome to Lakota East High School with Hawks Nest for tonight's soccer match between Middletown Middies and Lakota East Thunderhawks. We'll apologize if we missed any players or things there. We got a lot of sunshine right in our face, which I guess is a good thing in October. But it should be going down, and Mark and I will be able to see what's going on shortly.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for the next 20 minutes, Jeff, I can certainly say.
So, again, welcome tonight. Beautiful night for a soccer game. It's going to cool off. A little bit of wind's probably the only bad thing. Looks like Middletown will be kicking off, going right to left from us. And in the white uniforms, Lakota East in their traditional home blacks.
So, Jeff, on paper, this shouldn't really be a contest. You know, looking at the recent results, obviously East had a great victory on Tuesday, and looks like Middletown took it on the chin a little bit as well against Mason.
Yeah, I don't know that Middletown's won a game yet in the GMC. And so with the game Tuesday, tournament, 2 games next week, senior night coming up next Thursday for Lakota East, and then the state tournament play starting after that. A few different kids getting some playing time tonight, so we'll see how the match goes.
Seeing how windy it is, the ball is not staying still in the middle spot, so could be interesting.
All right, here we go with Middletown kicking off, and again, East putting some pressure on to start with.
So they've obviously rested some of their traditional starters, but it's obviously good to give everyone a chance to play.
Yes, absolutely, and some places people into some different positions. So you got Nolan Earl playing right mid versus, or right wing versus defense, and again, some people that maybe haven't seen a lot of minutes this year getting some time. So it's a good opportunity for some kids to show that they belong out on the field. Nice step there by, I can't see, Peyton Tennis, I think it was, Jack Pascal offsides. And again, I apologize, but it is really hard to see from the announcer's booth who I think it was Peyton Tennis, the left back, that's made that step there. So with that, it'll be offsides, direct kick for Middletown to put it back in play. That's the one thing with some new faces out there, getting used to everybody's style and when the ball's being delivered. I think we saw that in the JV game a lot of offsides, not necessarily from bad runs, but just from the ball taking a little bit extra time to get off the foot and being played out as a pass. So, not sure what the delay here is here, but Middletown will get ready to put it back into play.
Then the referee just wanted to make sure it's in the right spot, to be honest.
And a long kick forward. And that we may see that a lot tonight is just Middletown pumping it down the field, seeing if something happens, and that's cleared out by Peyton Tennis and will be a throw-in for Middletown. Back in the corner, looks like Brady, or, yeah.
Casey.
It's like Adam Carmen with the ball now, making a move on the far side. Plays to Pascal, tries to get over to Connor, but is broken up and collected by Middletown there, but taken in a scrum there a little bit. It's like Nolan Earl was fouled, so it'll be a free kick, Lakota East.
So it's an area where Lakota East has been good all year, Jeff. You know, they get their big guys up there. Have to admit, they look a lot bigger than some of the Middletown players from this view, but as you say, the sun is right in our eyes right now.
That's even with the bigger guys being out to start the game. So played in, goalie comes out, punches it away, headed back in by Nolan Earl, and then cleared by Middletown.
Yeah, nice punch by the goalie there.
Middletown trying to get a counterattack going here, but gives it away. Back to Connor Platic, who plays the ball out wide to Adam Carmen, who takes a shot from distance and saved by the goalie.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a long night for Middletown if they keep doing that, giving the ball away easily in the middle.
Strong leg by the goalie, gets it out past midfield. And ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in for Lakota East. Zane Combs taking the throw-in.
It's always interesting playing a game like this. Like if you're Lakota East, you think you should win. So players tend to play a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So.
And the big thing with that is when you have that mismatch on paper, the longer you let the underdog stay in the game, the more confidence they get, and it makes it tougher on yourself. You want to come out early and do as much as you can to show who's dominant and take control of the game. So we'll see if Lakota East can do that tonight.
Well, we saw that earlier today, Jeff. In the JV game, they win a free kick, and it's 1-0 down before you know it. And but the JV team did great to obviously fight back and win 4-1 today.
Yes, but you're right. That was kind of an illustration earlier tonight. And there's a somewhat of a weak, cheap foul, but over the back, over the top there. So it'll be a free kick for Middletown in their offensive half.
Yeah, I think he just felt that he kind of leapt over over his back a little, pushed him forward a little bit instead of just standing straight up.
So it looks like number 4 for Middletown. I can't. Tyler Heimer will be taking the free kick and then hits it off the right upright. It'll be a nice field goal, but doesn't count for soccer. So it'll be a goal kick for Lakota East.
Not sure what he was aiming for there, to be honest, but oh well.
So back in play here is Nate Collette getting the start and goal tonight. Plays it forward. And that looks like will be out of play off Middletown for a throw in for Lakota East. Nolan Earl taking the throw in. Finds Connor in the middle. Back to Nolan. Nice run there by Nolan.
Oh.
Nice move around. Another nice move. Has some space.
There we go. Need a good cross.
Zane getting the cross there. Cleared out by Middletown for a minute, but in a dangerous area still. Looks like throw in for Lakota East. And there is quite a bit of breeze, Mark, so you can see that ball that's kind of fell back into the wind there. Throw in by Zane Combs.
Kind of hung up in the air. It's gonna, it's one of those things. As a player, when you see that, it tells you to keep it on the ground a little bit more.
Matt Lillis there. Nice, some small short passes there, some triangles, and back to Matt Lillis. Plays it forward to Nolan Earl. Headed by Adam Carmen, and then a dangerous kick there, but no call.
Referee didn't seem to think it looked awfully high. Maybe thought that the player was actually turned into his boot.
Ducked his head. If you duck your head, you don't get that call, but that could have been called there. Crossed in, through the whole box, stopped by Nolan. Back heel to Connor, and kicked away by Middletown. Again, I think that'll be kind of the style for the night. East trying to break down a bunch of Middletown players that are back in the box, and then if Middletown gets it, clearing it long to try to get some breathing room and some area there.
But it's good that Lakota East has come out and, taking control of the game. You sometimes, after the big game on Tuesday against West, how they're going to come out today, and, it's clearly that they've come to play.
Yeah. Tempted through their ball by Nolan there. Throw in for Lakota East. Back to Casey Wellage, who makes a move in the corner. Back to Nolan. Again.
Unfortunately, a bit too much dribbling there. I think he...
Oh, Matt Lillis steps in.
Good tackle.
Tackled away there from a Middletown player. Back to Nolan, and then given right back. As you said, Mark, if that happens all night, it's going to be a long night. Yep. And a shot pulled left. One of the things that Middletown's being, on paper, the underdog, need to make sure they're not giving the ball away in bad spots, and that's 2 or 3 times already tonight that they've turned it over in a really dangerous area that Lakota East has been able to attack back toward them. So it'll be a free kick or goal kick, it looks like, for Middletown. Is that number 14?
Yeah, on the bright side, I can actually start to see some of the player numbers, which is, gonna be the highlight of the night, maybe.
Up Middletown, control. Sit down the sideline.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds for a Lakota East throw in. Looks like we got about 2 more minutes and the whole sun will be gone behind the school building, which is
magical.
Yes, much better. Long throw in there by Lakota East. Controlled by Casey Wellage. Tries to play a long through ball, and it gets intercepted by Middletown. With number 12 in control there, but turned back over to Lakota East, out to Nolan Earl, who again tries the long through ball, has Adam Carmen, but the goalie does come out. Nice alert play there by the goalie to be at the top of the box, ready for that ball to come through.
Yeah, one thing you notice that the Lakota East players have a lot of time on the ball, which they need to realize too, that it seems like they're a bit too quick right now, and they just take a little moment and realize they have a little bit more time on the ball. That's out of bounds.
for a goal kick for the Coyotes. One thing that's interesting, I think, Mark, we'll see how it goes through the night, but Middletown seems to be playing a pretty high line for with the speed that Lakota East has up at top usually. So we'll see how that works out for them.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that they've obviously got 4.
Nice through ball there by Casey Wellage onside, running nice move around the defender. Plays a great ball in. He's offside. It's no
It was
goal.
a great idea by Casey. Just a bit offside, unfortunately. But it was a great run of Casey's deep from midfield.
And a nice look there to give that pass, very unselfish look for a better opportunity for a goal. And like I said, just a step offside. So good idea, good view, and good look by Casey Wellage there. So Middletown will put it back into play. A 50-50 ball up the middle.
See, Middletown is really, you called it right. They're just playing the long ball. The game for them is kind of 2 halves. They've got 4 at the back, 1 in the middle, and 4 up front, it looks like, when they play.
So it'll be a throw-in for Middletown. Looks like number 20, Ismail Razi taking the throw-in. Cleared away off the referee. Jack Pascal collecting the ball back to Connor.
Nice challenge by Matt Lillis there, cleaning up.
Nice ball to Nolan Earl. A little bit of a loose touch, but back Casey to Zane Combs. Back to Zane. Out to Casey now. Looking for an opportunity. Nice ball played to Nolan, trying to run onto it. And he will
got a
get
nice
there.
touch.
Gets across, but just at the last minute, tipped away by the Middletown.
I think it went out of bounds.
Oh, they're
AR's calling a
Okay.
goal kick.
I was going to say I was impressed that he got there at the end. I didn't. You can't see down in the corner, but looks like he didn't. It just got over the line before he was able to get a touch on it.
Yeah, it was
So-
a nice play, though. It was a nice build-up. And certainly a lot of the action coming down this right-hand side so far.
Looks like Mason Dirth will be taking the goal kick for Middletown. And again, interesting to see a defender taking the goal kicks versus the goalie. Matt Lillis collecting the ball in the middle. Nope, it goes Peyton Tennis, who looks out to Adam Carmen making a run on the outside. Challenges, and we'll get there.
Oh, well done.
Well done. Gets looking for an opportunity. Takes a shot there and collected by the Middletown goalie.
Not sure that was the best option from that angle. He had 3 of his teammates. This is a big old punt.
It's going to take a huge bounce off the turf. And is kept in, stays in. A little box out from a basketball play there, it looks like. And it looks like it'll be Middletown throw.
Yeah.
So 28 minutes left in the first half here.
I see number 12 out there for Middletown, but I have to be honest, I don't see his name on the
Yeah, he's not on the roster.
the roster. So no, apologies to number 12.
So number 20, Ismail Al-Razi will be taking the throw in. Throws it deep into the corner. And Lakota East will just shepherd that out of bounds for a goal kick for Nate.
But you're right, the weather can be much better. You know, it's been really unseasonably hot, and it's cooled down beautifully tonight.
Yeah, this is, I mean, if the kids drew it up and said, how would you like to play, you know, minus the wind, this would be kind of right off the drawing board there. Take away the wind and get this temperature and, you know, the time of the year is beautiful. I mean, I've been out here in October with sweatshirts and coats, and this is much better.
No kidding.
So throw in by Peyton to Matt Lillis, looking for some options here. Finds Adam Carmen out on the far side. Plays a through ball to no one in particular, and looks like that'll go off the end line for a Middletown goal kick.
You know, almost 14, 15 minutes in, I have to think Middletown's probably feeling quite good about themselves, actually. You know, they've taken the early onslaught a little bit from East, and I think they'll be really happy at 0-0 so far.
I agree with that. And, you know, again, a lot of long balls, but they've weathered the no early goals. And like I said, the longer that they can stay in the game, the more confidence they'll grow and, you know, see what happens. So here's, again, Middletown putting it back in play. And played up, looks like Peyton Tennis will collect it forward to Adam Carmen. Trying to control ball. Nice step there by the Middletown defender. Finds the ball in the middle, and then nice combination play. Trying to run on it, and it'll be out of bounds for a Middletown throw-in. couldn't see who number that was. Is that number 7 that was trying to run into that?
I have to admit, I couldn't see. I was looking who made the tackle.
Peyton Tennis made the tackle, but I can't see who I think that's number 5.
5, yeah.
I'll let you pronounce that name.
Ooh. Savion Namorado. I apologize to
and a long
him.
throw in there by Middletown, headed out, and it'll be, again, just shepherded over the end line for a goal kick for Lakota East.
Definitely hung me out to dry with that name.
Sorry.
I have to admit, Jeff. I looked down, I was like, oh my goodness. You know.
You did well with it, though. All right, put back in play by Nate, up to Casey Wellage. And Middletown then controls it after a little bit of a loose touch, but Casey wins it back, finds Nolan.
Good play from Casey. Yeah, he had a little bit of a loose touch, but hey, you know what? That's okay because he went back and got it.
Braden Anderson playing it out to Peyton. And then Lakota East was kind of taking control from the back. It's like Gunner and Peyton, or excuse me, Gunner and Braden playing center backs tonight.
I think they should look for Jack. He's wide open in the middle there. There's a big old space. Play it into his feet and then play off him. But not sure if he's not calling for it. They're just not looking for it.
Nice steal by there
There he
with
is.
Casey. There he plays Jack onside with a run on goal. He's got a runner coming too. Makes a nice move.
Where's his help?
Finds Casey. Here comes a shot. Try to the far post, but pulls it a little bit wide left. Yeah, that was interesting, Mark. Jack made a nice run there, got it through, and didn't have the runners coming with him. And so we're going to go to a replay here. You can see the ball back played to Casey, shooting for that far post, but I think the goalie had it covered pretty well. And it was a bit wide anyway. Back for another goal kick for Middletown to be put back into play.
Into the middies, number 17, Angel Rivera, and number 18, Heath McConville.
We had a couple subs in there for Middletown, number 17, Angel Rivera, and number 18, Heath McGonigal. So Cody's controlling the ball again, looking for an opportunity. Plays a long ball over the top to great ball to Adam, but can't pull it in. Nice step again there by Peyton. Connor and fighting for the ball there. Looks like they're going to call a foul on Connor Platicapec from Lakota East. Not much in that. I think just a little bit of a trip at the end there and be a free kick for Middletown. It's like number 4 taking the free kick for Middletown. Tyree Hyman.
I have to admit, I would like to see Lakota challenge that ball in the air a little bit. It keeps dropping at that guy's feet, which
There's a
it looked like a push in the back. Oh,
I guess they're going to say the ball was over the end line first before the push in the back, and they're going to call a corner. So corner kick for Middletown here. So we go to replay. You can see it was over the line before the so good call by the referee there. It's definitely over the line before
Still,
the push in the back.
I would have to say, I think the player did give him a jab in the back.
Yeah.
Which,
and here comes the play in by Middletown. A deep ball that goes through the box. Cleared out by Lakota East. Trying to clear it out a little bit further. Sent back in and called by Nate.
I think the Lakota East is used to having Seppi back there just hitting those headers out all day, and so he's not out there right now. So
Brady Shapiro also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Controlled in the middle there by Matt Lewis. Nice ball outside to Zane Combs, making a nice run. Looking forward, trying to hit Jack, but overhits it a little bit back to the Middletown goalie.
To me, I'd like to see Lakota East try mix it up a little bit. They're trying to just do the long through balls, perhaps play it into Jack's feet, 1-2.
Long punt there by the goalie headed back to Nate Collette.
Could be a way through.
Gunner, yeah. I think they've got to figure out, just to get some ways through there and find that first goal. First goal is probably going to be big in this game. If Middletown scores, they're going to gain a lot of confidence. And with the Middletown's record, if East scores, it may be a little bit of a letdown for Middletown, and could see more to come from there.
It's wide open over here, all kinds of space.
Ball played out to Nolan, looks for Matt in the middle.
Straight over the other side.
Switching fields there, moving the ball around, making sure Middletown's going side to side, looking for a long ball there, but does not get through on the through ball.
See, that's what I'm talking about. They didn't need to go for that ball. They got all their men had pulled forward as a team, and they could have gone short and just kept on pushing forward.
So throw in now for Lakota East. Peyton Tennis back to Braden Anderson. Switches field nicely
Nice
to
ball
Casey
to
Welch.
Casey,
Lots
yeah.
of space there. Finds a through ball to Nolan, just off his foot. Zane Combs backs to find it. Looks like a handball there, but not called. And Middletown again clearing the line and trying to move back on the counterattack. Good defense there by Casey, but there was a foul spotted, so it'll be a free kick for Middletown. And
Kevin Cherez, I believe his name is, held off Casey well there.
number 14 taking the kick and kicks it all the way back to Nate Collette at goal. Some big legs on some of the Middletown players, but not controlling. Like I say, looking for that long ball. Played up by Braden Anderson there. Nice little touch to Peyton, and then he gets taken down, and it's going to be a throw in for Middletown. A deep throw in, headed out. Looks like now they'll throw in for Lakota East. Braden Anderson will take the throw in for this time. Back to Gunner, and they'll work it around the back here to kind of take control of possession and work side to side again to spread out some space.
Nolan's wide open if they can get to him.
Tried to play it to him and just didn't execute real well there, but back, here comes Middletown, stepped in by Matt Lillis there, good pressure. And again, another foul called.
Don't know, a little bit touch foul there, I don't know.
Not a lot of contact, so. But that's what, as a player, you need to adapt. If
Sure.
the referee's going to call it that tight, you got to know that, when you do that push or that little contact, it's going to get called. 14's taken most of the free kicks here in the back for Middletown. Sends it to the back line and cleared away by Braden Anderson. Number 7 for Middletown with the ball. Nice tackle there by Matt Lillis. Clears out to Casey. Nice turn. And plays a nice ball to Adam Carmen in space on the outside with some runners. Plays a little too far to Jack Pascal making the run there. And collected by the Middletown goalie, who will punt it away. And a long punt there. Here's what Middletown's looking for, that counterattack with a shot and a goal.
There it is.
And that's what we said, is they'll look for that long shot, get that one opportunity to try to find the back of the net, and they do. Here comes the replay. So you can see, a long punt and a nice shot. I can't see the number, but a long finds the back of the net.
I have to admit, you can't knock the finish. I think it was number 7, wasn't it? Number 7. Is that Nick Thornton?
Yeah,
Yeah, this guy here with the orange shoes. Great finish.
yeah, really nice finish there by Middletown.
One shot, one goal.
And Middletown takes the lead 1-0. So definitely against the run of play of the goal there. Lakota East has controlled the ball most of the night, and Middletown gets one shot and takes advantage. And that's what if you get that opportunity, you want to be able to finish, and that was a nice finish.
You've been calling it since the game started that what would happen with Middletown sneak one, and we'll see how Lakota East reacts, or would it be a blowout? But hey, now East has to start playing.
Yeah, throw in by Adam Carmen there, looking for a Lakota East player. Little tangled there, but and again, nice step by Gunner to control the ball. Matt Lillis taking over now. Out to Adam Carmen. Back to Matt. Lots of space on the other side. Switched over by Connor to Peyton. And a little bit of a step there by the defender from Middletown. And again, here comes the long ball. Number 7 running onto it again. Cleared out by Nate Collette. Headed over by Connor to Peyton. Tries to play it up to Jack Pascal, but then collected by Casey Wellage. Nice ball there to find Matt, but then turned over in the middle. Collected back by Casey. One thing about it, Casey's made a couple misses here, but he goes back and gets the ball.
Yeah.
You got to love that as a coach.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you would love every player to be like. He's very accountable for his mistakes.
And tenacious once he goes after the ball. So Matt Lillis, lots of space here, looks up, finds Nolan Earl. A couple of runs being made. Plays it through to Adam Carmen. He is onside. Looking for a cross here. Finds Casey in the middle, headed away at the last minute by Middletown. Controlled, brought down by Jack.
Surrounded by white guys.
Collected by Matt Lillis, back out to Zane Combs. Looking for opportunities again. Finding somebody, see if he can find that runner. Back to Nolan Earl, plays it to Jack. Tries to get a shot, get it to block. Connor Pledek now with the ball. Has Peyton on the outside. Again, tries to get a cross, goes for a shot, hits the crossbar. Casey collects it, takes a left foot shot, and saved by the goalie. So nice shot there by Peyton Tennis off the crossbar. Here comes the replay. You can see the goal, but try Casey at the left foot there at the end. That was after the one hit the crossbar. So now we got Middletown on a break again. I was trying to do that counterattack, and it'll be off east for a Middletown throw in deep in the offensive end. So we definitely see the strategy. Lakota East's possession, build it up and see what they can do, and Middletown's kick it and hopefully get a chance. So right now, that kick it and hope to get a chance is working. They're up 1-0.
They are. Yeah, I think Middletown will probably drop more defenders back and, just hit and hope and look for a mistake and try and capitalize again.
Looks like we're going to go with a long throw in from Middletown.
Obviously, looks like the Lakota East coach is obviously not the happiest. He's got all his subs warming up. So
cleared out by Braden Anderson, played up to Nolan Earl. 3-on-3 here with Lakota East. 4-on-3 now if we can get the ball out. Nolan making a run, continue to make a run. Tries to take a shot, blocked off to Braden Anderson. Tries to get a nice move around, gets taken down in the box.
Oh, it looked like the referee put his whistle to his mouth even.
It did. Nothing called, and Braden is still down.
Don't know what happened there, but the referee clearly made a motion like he's going to blow his whistle.
Here's the replay. I don't know if so. Braden makes a move around, definitely gets taken down.
Clearly gets hip checked by
yeah, I'm not sure.
Number 18.
I'm not sure how that's not called.
The referee had a great view at that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't blow. He must have seen something we didn't see.
Lakota East back with the ball now. Nolan Earl to Matt Wills, working around the outside, finds Connor. Referee in the way there a little bit. Out to Jack Pascal. Takes a step around, gives up the ball, and there was a foul there.
Called a foul there. Interesting.
Free
Calls
kick.
a foul there. He didn't call the.
That was less contact than the one before, so
interesting.
it wasn't in the box. I guess that's the difference.
Shouldn't make any difference in this game.
So it'll be a free kick for Lakota East. Looks like
I've seen a few goals from Lakota East from this position.
yeah, Casey Wellage getting ready to take the free kick. Sent into the box. Out comes the goalie, punches it away.
Again.
And to field it, shepherded out by Middletown, number 14 there. Be a throw in for Zane Combs on the offensive half here. Throws it back to Braden Anderson again. All 10 Lakota East field players in the offensive half the field by quite a bit actually right now. So it's kind of what we've seen all night. It's just getting through that final breakthrough in the final third, getting an opportunity. And here comes Middletown on the counterattack. Sent down the sideline, and it'll be out for a Lakota East throw-in. And as you said, Mark, the whole Lakota East bench is standing, stretching, looking for instructions to see if they are going to come in the game here. But we have a throw-in, back in play.
I think the coach has given them their orders. I think they're all eager, ready to come in. It's
again, a lot of space there for Nolan. Plays it up down the sideline, and it'll be out of bounds. So Middletown throw in. We've got 13 minutes left in the first half here with Middletown up 1-0 on a really nice goal. And that ball is out of bounds as well. And here we have subs for Lakota East: Ethan Seppi, J.P. Plinert, Brady Shapiro, Pepe Cortez, and Parker Crowell all coming into the game for Lakota East.
And one more.
And one more looks
16.
like Imad Kish is coming in as well. And Demetrius Johnson coming in.
So wholesale changes. A lot of what one could say some of the traditional starters come in. So,
Yeah,
it's always interesting to see how starters actually play when they come in as substitutes. So obviously that's not a good start from a substitute to have a foul throw when you come in.
Looks like we have a change in formation as well, with the starters coming back in and some of the other players coming back in, going to a 3-back, which East has been playing a lot this year with Demetrius at the right back, Brady playing center back, and Braden Anderson playing that left back.
So we got Nolan coming in now, it looks like, too.
Trevor Scott, I believe.
Oh, no, you're right, Trevor Scott, sorry.
So Trevor will come in for Adam Carmen.
Number 7, Trevor Scott.
So the only player staying on the field, looks like, from the original starters would be Braden Anderson, who has been a traditional starter most of the year. So Parker plays it back to Demetrius again. I think a change in formation. You can see, again, all the Lakota East players very push forward in the offensive end, looking for that equalizer. In a game that I don't think they expected to be this close with 11 minutes left to play. But now's when you got to come out and find your opportunities and see what's going on. Parker, Crowell taking a look here, finding a play, dribbling through some people, plays a through ball to JP.
Offside.
Can he get the in line?
It's offside. It's offside, unfortunately.
And they have an offside call here that the center ref finally sees.
Going to call Parker the maestro tonight because I just think he's got that look about him that he's just going to sit in the middle there, beat his guy, and just set the forwards free.
I think that's what they need, is to find that through ball that finds the opportunity there. So it'll be a free kick. And again, number 14 for Middletown's been taking a number of these free kicks.
Mason Dirth.
Mason Dirth. Now there's a light.
I can see.
And it's, again, a long free kick played down by JP, headed down by Braden back to JP, and then collected by Middletown, but Ethan Seppi stepping in there with a just crushing tackle that was very clean.
It's like a bulldozer, just knocked him over.
So here again, East playing out of the back, trying to control possession. I'd hate to see the possession stats for the game tonight, but it doesn't matter on the scoreboard as Middletown continues to lead 1-0. There's Parker kind of playing that maestro role, making them run out to Trevor.
You mentioned Braden, and he's been great this season playing that. I mean, he's really popped in nicely there and has been really solid back there.
Yes, he has. And again, here's that Middletown playing that really high line. He's off sides again. I believe that flag stays down. Ethan growing up at that high line with some of the changes with the more speed coming in. It'll be interesting to see if Middletown can continue to do that. Ball played out wide to, is that Imad that had the ball out there? Back to Brady, back to Parker. Again, playing that high line, looking for the opportunity to slide it through. Parker kind of runs through people, tries to slide it through there, and at the last minute, kicked out by Middletown.
Looked like a push in the back there on Seppi, but
and here's the long ball,
dangerous.
trying to play it forward.
Whew.
And it won't
Again, Lakota has to be careful because a better ball there. He was, and that's the goal scorer.
So it'll be a throw in for Lakota East deep in the defensive end with 9 minutes left to play in the first half. Brady Shapiro, who has that long throw ability, is going to take the throw and does throw it well down the field to Pepe Cortez. And Ethan Seppi back on the ball now. Back to Braden. Back to Ethan. Over to Parker with loads of space. Back to Ethan. And given away at the end there.
He got it back though.
One back
nicely.
by Trevor.
Oh,
Nice touch by Ethan Seppi. Ball centered over. Ahmad coming to get the ball there. Nice play by Braden Anderson just to watch that bounce and know where it's going to be.
He's very calm. He's got real calming influence in his game.
Brady Shapiro back to Braden Anderson again, looking for that through ball to find the opportunity to Pepe. Over to Parker, a little bit behind him, but he taps it back to Demetrius. Back to Parker. Lovely touch there. Back to Ethan Seppi. Again, looking for the opportunity.
Offside. It looks way offside there.
And the flag's up for offsides.
The forwards from Lakota are very static, which is why they're getting caught offside. They need to run across that line a little bit more to help their midfielders when they play that ball.
It almost looks like Middletown drops back almost into a 5-back on the back line. Even though they're playing the high line, there's a lot of bodies back there. Headed forward by Middletown, again looking for that long ball and that opportunity to counterattack. Chested down there by number 4 for Middletown. Making a run down the outside, trying to look for a cross. Gets the cross, cleared out by Demetrius. And then given back to Middletown in the middle. This is probably the most possession Middletown's have. As I say that, they give it right away. Another long ball played forward by Ethan, and then lost again by Lakota East. Middletown coming back now.
Nice play out there.
Trying to look for the cross. Nice tackles that
Good
Braden
tackle.
Anderson again.
Yep, shutting it down as usual. Yeah, he's been, I've seen him play a lot this season, and he's been solid pretty much every game.
So again, Middletown with the big throw in, the long throw in, and that's something again when you're looking at those set pieces and opportunities to take advantage of. Middletown's had one shot and one goal, and now let's see with the long throw in. Thrown into the box, kicked away by Lakota East up to Pepe Cortez, trying to get control of it, and he does.
But as you can see, that they got 3 back at all times.
So you got Trevor Scott finds and just over the crossbar. Couldn't tell who that was for Lakota East that got that shot.
Is that Nolan Earl?
Yeah, it was Nolan Earl. Here comes the replay. So you can see the nice cross, nice move to get it on his left foot, and then just over the crossbar.
Great effort. Just unlucky.
So again, number 14, Mason Dearth for Middletown taking the goal kick. We have 5:43 left to play in the first half with Middletown leading Lakota East 1-0.
Have to admit, I'll be interested to know what the Lakota East coach is thinking right now.
So headed forward. And there's the disadvantage to having your defender take those goal kicks is you're playing a high line, but he keeps everybody on side, and Lakota East was able to do it. Nice move by Parker Crowell.
Not the guy you want. Oh.
And he'll earn a corner kick there.
Good defending by number 14 there. He just, Mason Dearth, he just waited and waited until Parker ran a bit of real estate. But hey, well done, Parker. You got the corner.
So here's first set piece of the night for Lakota East, so we'll see what they can do with
Got
that.
their big boys up.
Played it deep by Parker, headed down, and it looks like it'll be a corner kick again. On the other side now. So headed down off a Middletown player for a Lakota East corner kick. Looks like Pepe Cortez will take this from the left side. 4:40 left in the first half. Middletown leading Lakota East 1-0. Lakota East on their second corner with Pepe Cortez taking it now. Plays a bending ball in, headed away by Middletown. Trevor Scott making a run, but it'll be a throw in for Lakota East. So then here comes Brady with the long throw in to throw it deep in the box. So this is like a corner kick. Here comes the big throw by Brady Shapiro. Into the box. Oh, a nice goal.
Oh, nice goal. Very nice.
Trevor Scott.
Nice throw. I think we've talked about that pretty much every game, the value of that long
Good
throw.
replay. Nice kick, nice shot here. This is a great volley about halfway up. Great technique right in the corner of the goal. That's a nice goal.
Goalie could do nothing, could he?
No.
Through all those bodies, he never saw it.
So nice goal there by Trevor Scott. That long throw pays advantages for Lakota East, and with 4:07 left in the first half, it is now 1-1.
Yeah, the reason that throw was good, it wasn't near the goalie, so the goalie was stuck on his line, and now it's 1-1, and let's see if Lakota East can take advantage of that, or if Middletown continues to what would be a major shock, I guess.
Yeah. And with that many bodies that Middletown had back in front of the goalie, it's impossible for the goalie to see that ball coming through. He had a late vision of it, and there's just no chance. And here comes Lakota East bugging down with Parker playing the ball down. Little bit of a loose touch there. Gets away from him, but he gets it right back. Finds Ethan Seppi out to Trevor Scott. Looking for opportunities here. Finds a through ball to Pepe, trying to get to the end line, and looks like he won a corner.
Yep, corner.
So great hustle there by Pepe to get to that ball. Didn't know if he'd get there or not, but was able to get in shepherd it out off of a Middletown player for another corner kick for Lakota East.
Yeah, what we're seeing is that the traditional starters, you can see they've played a lot together, which makes a big difference. Oof, another good effort.
And another corner deflected
again.
out. Couldn't see who. Is that Nolan Earl that got in there for the?
No, I think that's Brady. It was good defending by Enrique Aribi.
Yeah, Brady Shapiro making the near post run there. Made a nice run. A great ball played in by Parker. Here comes another one in. This is a little bit
Seppi.
deeper. to Brady Shapiro heading it back. Played out for a goal kick for Middletown.
Just got a little more sense that these guys have played with each other a lot, and they just know, you saw two variations of the corner, a near post and a far post, and both, got to Lakota East players and had good scoring chances.
So again, with Mason Dirth taking the goal kick here, you can see Lakota East pressing forward, trying to get that next goal to take the lead before halftime. We got 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes left to play in the first half, and it's 1-1 here at the Hawks Nest, Middletown and Lakota East.
I think if Lakota East scores it, it will really...
Nice play there by Demetrius there, trying to play that long ball again and just deflected it out. Back to Parker, looking for runners. Plays it through to Nolan. Has Pepe making a late run. Just missed him there.
Strong.
And Emad coming through there as well.
Yeah, I just think if Lakota scores again before the half, I think that would really demoralize Middletown. Who will be, if it gets to halftime, I think should be delighted.
Yeah. 50-50 ball won there by JP coming forward. Demetrius now looking for opportunities, finds Parker. And he'll take a little bit of control over, just view what he's got. Looking for the opportunities. Swings it back to Braden Anderson. Back to Parker. Running bodies at Parker now. I think that's you got to get him. If you sit there and give him time to view the field, he will hurt you. Just a bit too long there for the run.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't let someone like that get the ball, turn around, and you can be 10 feet off him because he will walk by you all day. And we've seen it. He's been out there 10 minutes, and I don't think anyone's even touched him.
No. So.
And I think you saw Middletown try to double team, and it was too late. He'd already moved on.
If he has that time to look and he's got two people on him, he's going to find somebody to get it to.
He has silky skills and just knows where to be.
Cleared out by Brady Shapiro up to Nolan. Nice touch there.
Great idea. Oh, he got it.
Another great touch. Oh. And they're going to call a foul on Nolan Earl at the last. They're grabbing the shirt.
No.
Yeah, they called it on Nolan for grabbing the shirt.
That was the right call.
And a long ball played by Middletown there with running onto it. Kind of a little confusion over whose free kick it was. Almost created an opportunity for Middletown at the end of the half there.
I think that Nick Thornton's there, he's their danger man.
He was the goal scorer from the half. So
got a bit of pace on him.
We're at halftime. It's 1-1 Lakota East Middletown. Please come back, and after halftime, we'll get the second half started, but now we'll go to commercial. Thank you.
Westchester has grown from seeds first sown by farmers and tradespeople, drawn here by the beauty of the land and the promise of opportunity. Westchester provided these early settlers with the chance to thrive and prosper. They built homes, schools, businesses, and with it, they built a sense of community. Today, Westchester is more sophisticated and polished, ideally situated with highway access, exceptional schools, beautiful neighborhoods, and welcoming neighbors. It may not be a small town anymore, but neighborhood block parties, school programs, thriving businesses, and community events remind us that Westchester is our hometown. Westchester welcomes everyone.
I see the potential this township has for me.
The heart of our community lives inside the people who are making their best life in one of America's best places to live.
I have spent my entire life living in Westchester. It means less about having a house and more about feeling at home.
Whether you're a small business or Fortune 500 company, Westchester rolls out the red carpet to every business.
Westchester is what it is on purpose, a place of promise and opportunity, a place where families grow and businesses prosper. Proactive, collaborative, enthusiastic, welcoming.
Welcome to Lakota East High School and the Hawks Nest, and as you see on your television screen is the moon, and the white speck in the bottom of the screen is actually Jupiter, so some astronomy lessons going out there, and we'll give credit to the boys in the truck because I had never known that.
I thought you were going to take credit for that there for
no,
a minute. But,
I give credit where credit is due. That wasn't coming from us. So. That's awesome. One of the camera operators noticed that. So some astronomy class going on here. It is a high school, so we'll do some learning as we go through. So we're getting ready to get underway. Start the second half. Lakota East will be kicking the ball off, moving right to left. Score tied 1-1 at halftime. A little bit different lineup. This looks like it's a combination of who started the game and who finished the game for Lakota East. So we're underway.
I think you definitely, the coach has made a bit of a statement there that it is a conference game, and let's see if we can get a couple of early goals and call this one a game.
Through ball there and kicked out of bounds by Middletown for a throw for Lakota East. Looks like just outside where we do the long throw there, thrown in by JP.
Like handball.
Handball.
No, cool. Clearly, I think it actually hit both his hands.
So it'll be a throw in for Lakota East in the defensive half. Now thrown into Ethan Seppi by Braden Anderson. And back to Brady Shapiro. Lots of space to work with in the back. Like I said, the possession in the first half was dominated by Lakota East, but the score at halftime still 1-1 as we're getting underway here in the second half.
Yeah, I reckon it was probably like 80-20 possession Lakota East in that first half.
Again, Parker there making some moves back to Braden Anderson. And as you said, Mark, just a calming influence with Braden when he has the ball. Back to Trevor Scott, again looking for those through ball opportunities to Jack Pascal, just out of touch there. So it'll be a throw in for Middletown in the defensive half.
As you can see, the coach telling him just you didn't need to drive the ball. There was plenty of space to get that ball through, and he could have just softly put it through, and Jack would have made it easily. But hey, the ball's in the corner. You know, let's see if East can keep him in.
So East trying to lock him in there. Win by JP.
Oh.
And a loose touch there by Middletown, but cleared away. Back to Trevor Scott, the goal scorer from earlier. Jack Pascal trying to. There's another ball
another
in hand.
handball. Clearly, I don't know. I don't know. The referee.
I think a few people sat and letting the referee know that was a handball.
To give him a break, I think he might have not seen it. From my angle, you know, I had a similar view to the referee, and it was quick. It came really quick.
Middletown again with the control here, looking for that counter attack and the long ball. Number 7, the goal scorer for Middletown.
I think that's their speedster.
Back to the middle. And a loose pass there will give a Lakota East throw in. But again, you know, the opportunities there is the longer you let the underdog stay in the game, the more confidence they gain. There's a turnover in the offensive end for Middletown. And then given right back to Pepe. Pepe looking for some opportunities, but Middletown has quite a few bodies back. Back to Brady Shapiro, working around this outside to Braden Anderson. Again, as you said, Mark, I think patience is the thing here for East. They've got plenty of time on the ball, and as I say that, they go long. Tried to play to Nolan Earl there, and the goaltender comes out and gets it, goalkeeper. Rolls it out. Take a nice step there by Zane Combs.
I think you're right, Jeff. The patience is the key, because you can see Middletown, their passing isn't the best, so, you know, and they're not closing down as you know, man on man. There always seems to be a man open, so it's just a question of Cody's finding that open guy, and the chances will come.
I think that's one thing. If you know, maybe a little bit more talented than your opponent, you want to go do and, you know, hit that knockout right away. And I think if Cody's takes some time and works the ball around, they're going to find opportunities. It's just having that patience and being able to find it there.
I will say I did at halftime walk down to the field, and it is a little bit more windy than I thought. That flag is still flying a lot, so the condition just a little bit tricky.
Ball there by Brady Shapiro to Jack Pascal, back to Braden Anderson, back to Parker or Trevor Scott.
See, that's the breakdown. It was a simple ball, just lack of concentration. You know.
It'll be a throw in for Middletown. Number 6 coming over, Enrique Uribe to take the throw in.
Nice header.
One there by Braden Anderson.
Touch.
And then Parker Crowell over to Pepe, looking to gain control of the ball.
Or free kick.
Free kick for Lakota East.
Not sure if it's within range. I know Parker's got all kinds of skill, but 30 yards out.
So again, I think they're moving all those big bodies forward. Brady Shapiro going forward, Ethan Seppi going forward.
Clearly that guy's not 10 yards.
It's kind of easy on a football field to
Yeah,
figure it out.
it is.
And header one there by Middletown to the goalkeeper, who throws the long throw. And then can crowd there out of bounds by Zane Combs for a throw in for Middletown. So 35 minutes left here in the game, and it's 1-1, and a legal throw in by Middletown will turn it over to Lakota East for a throw in, and back to Brady Shapiro, and we'll work it around the back and swing the ball around. Braden Anderson bringing it up, plays the ball to Jack Pascal, who overhits a pass to Ethan Seppi and turns it over in a bad spot with Middletown. This is the goal scorer, number 7, trying to make a run, and Brady Shapiro cuts him off. And then plays the ball up to Trevor Scott. Nice play there by Brady Shapiro. Nice turn by Trevor.
Oh,
but
dear.
Little, I don't know if we really needed that. There's lots of space in there. Just play it around.
I don't know why he's doing a little Maradona there.
And again, now a little bit more under control. Braden Anderson over to Parker. Looking for some opportunities. Looking for the runners. A little more patient there. Finds JP, makes the run off of it. JP back to Braden. Back to Trevor. To Brady. Or that's not Brady, that's Ethan Seppi. Over to Braden Anderson. Looking for the opportunity to be a little more patience shown here by Lakota East. Let's see what happens with that. Nice move by Parker.
Just went out, I think.
Saying the ball did go out of bounds.
So Middletown's defense being really disciplined. You know, they're waiting for their midfielders to come back and help out, and they just keep dropping off.
There's a turnover by Middletown in a dangerous spot that created opportunity for Nolan Earl, but then a nice tackle, gained the ball back, and was cleared out for a throw-in for Lakota East in the defensive half. And again, there's that lack of patience and turning the ball over. Now Middletown has numbers going forward.
Oh.
And the ball will get out of bounds for a goal kick for Lakota East, I believe.
Yeah, it definitely went out, but tell you what, that was number 5. What was his name again?
Xavion Inimaroda?
Couldn't resist, sorry.
Thank you. We're even now. Yeah. We're just going to call him Xavion and hope the first name's right, because I am not good at the last one there. But again, a good run by Xavion to get forward there.
Great. I mean, they're not giving up. You know, they're still pushing on, you know, thinking they can possibly sneak a victory here tonight.
Zane passes to Trevor Scott in the middle. Again, I think East, the biggest thing is to be patient and control the ball. They've controlled possession. Now it's just finding that breakdown in the final third to get the opportunity to get the go-ahead score. Into Pepe. Finds tons of space out here to JP. Looking for opportunities. Back to Parker. Back to Seppi. Back to Pepe. To Seppi. And the football played forward to Jack Pascal. A little bit of a loose touch there, coming back to Parker. To Seppi. Out to Braden Anderson.
There we go.
To Parker.
There we go.
On to JP. Nice ball there. And good defense by Middletown to run back and get it. JP takes the ball back again, that tenaciousness.
But you're right, Jeff. When they're playing patient, you know, just like that last play, they got what they wanted. It came. They got the opportunity. You know, Middletown.
Just a good defensive play by
yeah,
Middletown.
you can't. You know, great defense. You just reload, do it again.
So again, working around the back, finding the opportunities. Nice ball
This
to
is
Parker.
the guy that can unlock it, and there's no doubt about it.
Finds Trevor, makes the run forward, gets the ball back. Oh, nice pass there, and slots it for a goal. Nice call. Nice call, Mark.
I think that's a commentator's dream right
Yeah.
there, isn't it? I couldn't have scripted that any better.
Here comes the replay. So as you said, Parker just has that maestro ability to do it. Plays a nice through ball to Pepe Cortez, who slots it home. And there's that patience in getting the right run and picking out the right person.
So the beautiful thing about Parker when he plays is that because the defense doesn't know where to go, they know he's so dangerous, so they actually are attracted to watch him. then they forget about their man. So that's what happened. They're all looking at what he's going to do. Pepe pulls off the shoulder. He's wide open, and there we go, 2-1.
So 2-1 now. Middletown getting ready to put the ball back into play. See if there's a little bit more energy with the East now that they have the lead. And we had a false start there by the Middletown player, which created the East players moving when the referee blows it back and brings it back to restart the play. All right, so back in play for Middletown. Now down for the trailing for the first time tonight. Ball played up and then out of bounds, be a throw-in for Lakota East. So Middletown, never has trailed tonight. They were up 1-0, and then halftime 1-1. Now down 2-1. See how they react from that.
Oh, bit of a dangerous foul there. Challenge by number 5.
So
it looks like they're chatting with each other too.
Brady Shapiro controlling the ball now out to swings it over to JP. Looking for opportunity back to Braden. Again, East showing some patience here. Up to Ethan Seppi, over to JP. Through ball to Jack Pascal, who loses off his foot to a Middletown defender, but is, again, trying to get it back. And creates the pressure, creates a bad pass, and turn over to Ethan Seppi. Here's Pepe again. Finds Jack Pascal making a run. He will get there to save it. Goes around the defender. Move. Nice move. Centers it. Finds Nolan Earl. Nice save by the goalie there.
Again, I think we mentioned in the first half, I think clearly the coach...
Here we go to replay. So you'll see Jack make a nice move on the end line here.
I think he nutmegs him.
Gets a pass that ends up on Nolan's foot and just tries to sneak it through there and doesn't get there.
Try to toe it in.
Yeah. So East now back in control, back to Parker. And again, here's the person that kind of controls things. A little bit of a loose pass there. But he gets it right back. Back to Trevor Scott. Over to JP. Nice move around the defender. Gets the inline, crosses it right in front of the mouth of the goal. And cleared away by Middletown. Step in there by Ethan Seppi to try to get the ball back. And then Middletown. Nice tackle there by Parker. Ethan Seppi taking a shot just wide left.
I think we talked about it in the first half that Lakota came out playing these long balls, and now clearly the coach has had a word with them and say, look, we can pass our way through these guys, and they don't need to go for those special balls that sometimes don't hit the mark on a windy night.
Yeah, so back with Middletown taking a goal kick, number 14, Mason Dirth. Middletown, I think, just more and more pressure going on, so it'll be interesting to see how they hold this pressure in the next 5 or 10 minutes. I think are going to be really important not to give up that third goal. To go down 2, I think, with the way they're playing with the long ball will be really difficult for them.
It looked like a foul.
And it would be a free kick for Lakota East.
Looks like he clearly pushed the...
Played in quickly by Parker. Or that was not Parker, that was Ethan. That was Trevor Scott. Back to JP. Parker to Trevor Scott, makes the run forward, gets the ball back, finds Nolan. Who pulls it just wide.
See, great play. That they could be up 5-0 if they played that way all game. Beautiful one touch.
Here we go back to the replay again. Like you said, one touch passing, short passes, attacking passes, and creating opportunities.
Middletown's all over the place. They can't keep up with that. It's too fast. They're not disciplined in their defending, and it's just creating wide open opportunities for Lakota East. I mean, if this keeps up, I'm going to make a prediction. It's going to be 5-1 at the end of this game.
Header one there by Brady, and he's kind of knocked down, but no call, and there'll be a throw-in for Middletown. Yeah, the short, quick passes, one-touch passing has definitely made a difference. And again, I think you can see a little bit, a lot of the kids on the field now have played together a lot this year, a lot of minutes together, and they know where each other are going, and it makes it easier. There will be a foul on Brady Shapiro for a free kick for Middletown.
See, as a player myself, Jeff, it's sometimes unfair. You get a player that's 6'3", 4", and he jumps up against a smaller player, and the small player has no chance to win the ball, but he gets the free kick. It's just... yeah,
because it looked like Brady did go up straight up there, just bigger body.
Yep. And what typically happens is the attacker is leaning back into you.
So cleared away there by Ethan Seppi. Will be
Great.
out for a Middletown throw-in.
I've been impressed with him. We'll see. His heading is fantastic.
Yeah. So a long throw-in to the corner, and it'll be out for a goal kick for Lakota East. I do think, Mark, with your prediction at the end of the score, that the very next goal is important. If
Agreed.
Middletown ties it up, that's going to give them a lot more energy. I think if Lakota East does go ahead and score, for a team that's had a tough year and a challenging year when it comes to the record, that it's really tough to come back from a 2-goal deficit. So that next goal, if there is a next goal,
Yep.
is obviously an important one. So Lakota East working it out of the back again playing possession here. Brady Shapiro looking forward, playing the ball across the field, swinging it to Braden Anderson, looking for the opportunity to Ethan Seppi there. Again, playing a lot more concise, controlled passes. A little bit of a longer ball there down to Jack Pascal with runners going, and gives the ball away.
But it's the right idea. You get that center forward. He's got his back to goal. Just hold the ball up and have the runs. Oh, there's an
There's a
opportunity.
loose ball from Middletown, and Nolan Earl had an opportunity and hit it right at the goalie, so the goalie gets a save there.
Did everything right. It should have been 3-1.
But there again was that loose possession by Middletown with pressure being put on by Lakota East. A big clearance there by Brady Shapiro chasing the ball down as Jack Pascal, but does not look like he'll get there, so it'll be a goal kick for Middletown. Have a couple subs coming in from Middletown.
It's like number 8's going on. It's hard to see the numbers coming in.
Yeah, it looks like Xavion's going out and Bryson Boyle going out. The numbers on Middletown's jerseys on the front are very small. 17 coming in, Angel Rivera, and number 7, the goal scorer, Nick Thornton. So, again, Middletown changing some people up top, looking for that, again, counterattack and long ball to create an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, number 7 just been their danger man all night.
Yeah. So East controlling the ball again. Braden Anderson over to Parker Crowell. Nice turn in the middle. Finds Brady Shapiro. So 23 minutes left here at the Hawks' Nest. Score of 2-1 Lakota East. Braden Anderson with the ball now plays it up to Trevor Scott, who turns there. Jack Pascal comes, gets the ball, plays it out to JP. Nice save to keep it in bounds there, and gets the ball back, making a run. Middletown does control it, but again, it gives it away in the back. Dug out of there by Jack Pascal. Again, JP continuing to work at it. Parker has it now. Nice ball into Nolan, back out to Parker, over to Parker now. Makes a move, takes a shot from distance, and a nice save by the goalie.
Effort. He's that type of player. He can get a shot any day he wants.
Yes. What's really fun to watch about him is, you see some players on the ball and the excitement and their energy goes up, and I don't know that Parker's pulse even moves when he has the ball, but it is fun to watch. So again, Lakota Easton controlling possession, back with Parker on the ball now. Plays it to Trevor Scott in the middle, back out to Parker. Looking for, surveying the options, finds Ethan Seppi. Swings it over to Braden Anderson. Out to JP. Back to Ethan Seppi. JP making the run. Handball. He did call a handball.
Yep. Yes, he did.
That's about the 4th opportunity to call one tonight. I think that's the first one he has called. So looks like Pepe will come over to take the free kick. All the big bodies, and like you said, Lakota East has been really good in the air this year with winning headers between Ethan Seppi, Brady Shapiro, Parker Crowell, Luke Birdsong when he's in the game. So, I think Pepe will be looking to serve this to the front and find somebody there. There's a header.
Look like Seppi again. Just does really well. He just gets in a great position, and his heading ability is solid. He gets up and gets his head on it. Just got a bit under it.
So goal kick coming from Middletown. 2 more subs from Middletown. Looks like number 3, maybe, Mason Malakote.
Carlos Edchud, maybe.
It was number 10 and number 8, not number 3. Nice header there to Pascal, trying to find an opportunity, and hits it over the crossbar. So it'll be a free kick, or excuse me, a goal kick again for Middletown. Been a number of goal kicks for Middletown tonight, so. And the wind's picking up again, Mark. I think it's getting windier.
Are you saying that because my papers are blowing
I'm saying that because the papers are blowing away. Yeah, it's starting to get a cool
I
breeze.
have to take a break. Find my papers again. But the band's playing. It's getting exciting out here now.
This may be the first time this season that there's almost a little chill in the air. It's kind of nice.
Don't know what it feels like.
So throw in on the defensive half here for Lakota East into Pepe, and then call a little shove in the back. That's an easy call. 35 yards away from goal. I don't know why you push somebody in the back.
Yeah, I mean, you're really playing into Lakota East's hands. I mean, because of their heading ability, but this time a little short one.
So Parker to Seppi, again surveying the options there, finds Pepe. Nice defending there, nice tackle by Middletown. Plays the ball out to the outside, and then goes long, looking for opportunities there, but Brady's there to take it away. Over to Braden Anderson, back to Brady Shapiro. Looks like Zane Combs played it up to Trevor Scott. Trevor makes a nice move to get around his player, but then loses on out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for Middletown. Again, looking for that long throw in to number 7, the goal scorer, Nick Thornton. He has definitely been their danger player.
Good tackle, though. Good tackle there by
Zane Combs.
Zane Combs, yeah.
So Zane in control now. Ooh, a little bit. Tried to go across field to Braden, was intercepted by Middletown, and then taken right back by Lakota East. Nice tackle by Ethan Seppi.
He had the right idea, just unfortunate the pass.
A nice move there by Parker Crowell, dancing around the player and from Middletown. Moving forward, looking at his options. Nobody stops the ball. He goes through, crosses it. Opportunity right there, again, in front of the goal. Brought down by getting a cross in there. It's hard to see down in that corner whose ball. Looks like Middletown sends it very high. Zane Combs circling under it, trying to get a header there, but it's won by Middletown. Looks like JP's going to run this one down, head it back to Braden Anderson. So here moving forward, Braden finds Pepe. Pepe turns, looks out for JP. A little bit behind him, it'll be an out of bounds for a Middletown throw in.
So what's interesting about Middletown, what they're doing, when the midfielder gets the ball, they actually drop off. And as you saw Parker, when they drop off, he attacks. And that's but you saw that with Braden. When they drop off, you need to attack. And when they do that, that's when the gaps will open.
So 18 minutes left here. That was another illegal throw-in, but not called this time. And Middletown does the throw-in, turns the ball over to Braden Anderson. Looking for some options, finds Trevor Scott, back to Ethan Seppi. Forward to Pepe, and turned over there. Middletown looking for that counterattack with numbers. Nick Thornton again. Here's their
He's speedster.
nice tackle
Nice
by
tackle.
Ethan Seppi there to poke the ball away.
Still going at him, though.
And here comes Nick back with the left foot this time.
Corner.
Headed out by Brady Shapiro for a corner for Middletown. We're down to 17 and a half minutes, 2-1 Lakota East. And we have a corner kick coming up for Middletown Middies.
I have to admit, I think the crowd looks a bit anxious out there, the Lakota East fans. I don't know, I see some fingernails being bit and everything.
So number 7, Nick Thornton, the goal scorer, going over to take the corner kick. And this will be coming downwind from the wind that is blowing, so it may, look to see if he can control the distance. It has a nice ball in, headed away by Nate there.
Oof.
And then out for a goal kick for Lakota East.
Number 8.
Bryson Boyle.
I looked like Heath McGonigal had a go at it there, but he just couldn't get his foot around it.
Casey Wellage coming into the game for Trevor Scott. So we'll have a goal kick for Lakota East. And they'll play short to Brady Shapiro again, just keeping possession, playing out of the back. Brady sends it forward to JP.
Great ball.
JP brings it under control back to Parker.
Oof, foul.
And no call there. I guess he played advantage to the referee. Parker swings it over to Pepe. Again, lots of runners going. Pepe goes from distance and saved by the goalie from Middletown. Again, I think that's where that patience comes in, Mark. I think a little more patient there. They'd had a better opportunity. Good shot. It was on goal. There's never a bad time to shoot, I don't think. But
Yeah.
I think there's a
I think he had a lot more time.
Yeah.
He could have, picked out his man with a better opportunity.
nice defense there by Ethan Seppi.
He's great. He's big and strong and does what his job and wins the ball back and gives it up.
Parker plays over to Braden, makes a nice pass to Jack Pascal making the run. Jack
Unlucky.
just pushed off the ball there by the Middletown defender. And it'll be out of bounds for a Lakota East throw in.
Been impressed by Jack's effort today. I mean, it's, he's not doesn't give up. He chases the ball back, and it's always nice to see the center forwards do that.
Yes. Nice layoff there by Casey to Seppi to try to play it forward to Jack, and again, just the ball.
I hate to be critical of Seppi there, but he has all kinds of time. Why not attack and then create the opportunity?
Pepe play the ball back to Braden Anderson. So again, Lakota East controlling possession.
He's wide open in the middle and attack that space.
Pepe Cortez finds Parker, so here we go. Nice through ball to Jack and a little bit of a bad touch there. Great look by Parker to create the opportunity. Looks like Nolan Earl came and uncovered it, played it out to Zane Combs, and then kicked away by by Middletown.
This guy's quick. There he goes. Oh, the guy's way offside.
And double team there, and Brady Shapiro coming up with the ball and sends it back into but again, intercepted by Middletown, but now controlled by Lakota East and Pepe. Back over to Zane Combs, back to Pepe. Looking for opportunities here, plays it forward. Again, that's where that patience comes in. Just play those short passes and move the ball forward.
I know they want a goal, but they don't need a goal, and they don't need to play that ball. They could pass the ball around the rest of the night. Middletown would never get near them. And we go home, it's 2-1, it's a victory.
Nice step there by Braden Anderson, control the ball. Pressing forward, finds Parker. Oh, tried to make a move around, didn't quite get there. Braden gonna keep it in, nope.
Just out.
Just out.
But if you see how when Braden was dribbling there, the three Middletown defenders all converged on him, which automatically means that there is space for the other players.
So it'll be a Middletown throw in their defensive half. 13 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in the game, with Lakota East leading 2-1.
It's like Angel Rivera and number 12 came back in the game.
Throw into Seppi, again, wins the header. I think you could say that a lot in all these games.
Oof.
There's Brady Shapiro coming forward, the crushing header.
That is a Varsity header right there.
There's a chip over the top. Again, not sure that we need that right now. The easy play to just control the ball. Big punt, and Brady Shapiro again winning a header.
So if you guys are watching at home how to win a header, you just replay that header that Brady Shapiro, how to head the ball and yet clean out your man at the same time.
Nice effort there by Jack Pascal to get the ball back.
I can safely say number 17 won't do that again.
Yeah. Number 17 for Middletown. He will be looking. They're trying to play a through ball to Xavion and stopped. And now Parker Crowell with the ball, taking his time, looking at the options, finds Jack. Parker making the run. Oh. Went back to Seppi there to Pepe. Chips. I think that was a shot. Or a deflection there.
Yeah.
Back to the Middletown goalie.
Couldn't tell. He kind of
Who will
towed
run
it,
out.
which is kind of weird.
So
Oh, he wins the header
header
back.
won by Pepe.
It's
And
Casey
then
again.
Casey Welledge, just again the tenacity there to get the ball back. Now Middletown has it coming up the middle. Seppi there stepping in. Play a long ball, but Braden Anderson there to intercept it and play it up to Parker Crowell.
Lots of space now. He'll attack. He'll attack.
And then Parker on a
He'll go.
run,
Might even go all the way.
looking for
There
some
it is.
options. Plays it out wide to Zane Combs, it looks like. Back to Parker. Looking over his options. Makes a nice move around.
Oof.
Takes a shot and deflected out, blocked for a Lakota East throw in. Nice bit of sportsmanship there. If you, we probably didn't see it on camera, but Brady Shapiro went up to number 17, just knuckle to knuckle there to make sure he was okay from that header, because that was a lot of contact.
Yeah, and I think 17 has just come on the field too, have been subbed in. So welcome to the game.
So good sportsmanship being played there. Nice play by Connor to keep possession of the ball, I believe. Parker, left shot. What a shot.
Class of the game right there. No doubt about it, folks.
I think if you've seen the replay, Parker put a kid on the ground before he took the shot.
Yeah, I mean, there's not. He's calling for a sub because I think he's just.
Here comes the replay. So if you see this replay, you can see Parker make a move, get by one defender, puts two
guys went for the fake,
and then comes back to the left foot to put it and bury it in the back of the net.
top cornered it left foot from I mean, there's no doubt that he has been the class of out on this field today, and he's going to get a well-deserved rest, and I'll be surprised if he's back out there today.
I would doubt it. 10 minutes, 53 seconds left. Lakota now up 3-1. So ball played forward by Middletown. Still, that's their offense right now, is try to find that long ball and find some opportunities. There you see number 7, Nick Thornton, the goal scorer, working hard. You got to give him credit. He's worked his butt off tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's nice flick on there by Trevor Scott to Jack Pascal, who does lose the ball back to Connor Platic now. Tries to switch pace. Good idea, just didn't get all the way there. Picked up by Casey
nice
Wells. What a
touch.
great ball.
Nice little touch.
Nolan Earl on goal.
Oh, unlucky.
Gets kind of pushed off the ball.
Unlucky. Just couldn't get his foot around it. It was a
Great,
delightful little
great touch and pass there by
It's
Casey.
great vision there. But yeah, back to Nick Thornton here. I mean, it's sometimes a lonely road when you're just up there sprinting away against these big Lakota East guys. But he hasn't stopped, and there he goes again.
Nate Collette coming out to collect that ball before he gets onto it.
Goalie's had a really quiet game today.
Yeah.
And has to do much.
So about to Braden Anderson, who, whoops,
dangerous.
A little loose there, but does get it over to JP. JP finds Ethan Seppi. Plays it forward to Nolan. Nolan's worked well tonight, too.
Yeah, different role for him up front, right?
Yeah.
He normally like sort of a right back.
There, over to Jack Pascal. Lays it off to Casey. Out to Seppi. Back heels to Trevor Scott. Dances around, takes a shot, and scores.
Top corner. What a finish. Don't know if you can see that. I hope that's on replay. That was a quality finish there.
And that makes the score 4-1 Lakota East. So here we're coming to replay. Nice back heel pass to Trevor Scott, who dances around the defender
legs.
and then puts it into the side netting. When you go, I guess they're saying he was offsides.
Oh, no. Come on.
Okay, back to 3-1.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Well, at least we got to see it twice.
I'm not sure that anybody agreed with that call, but it is 3-1. It stands. It's.
I'm even
offside.
looking at the position where the ball is. It was a back heel. He wasn't all the way in that line, but hey, I'm not there. I'm not the assistant referee, so we just go with it.
So nice Maradona there by Braden Anderson. Out to Jack Pascal. Looking at his options. Behind Trevor Scott, but picked up by JP.
Now he's got space.
JP taking his space.
There we go.
Over to Trevor Scott. Nice turn there by Nolan Earl. Over to Ethan Seppi, who crosses it to the middle. Nice runs being made there by Connor and Casey, but neither one got to it. Connor Pledekovic come back for the ball and controlled by JP. So 7 minutes, 50 seconds left. Lakota East again taking possession here, trying to be patient. Nice 1-2 combination there. Here comes Trevor to pick up the ball, take a shot, and this will be wide.
Clearly, I think he's a bit upset that his
Lost his good finish there. That was a great finish that he had earlier. So looking for a ball here for Middletown to have a goal kick to start play again. So we've got 7 minutes, 20 seconds left. 3-1 Lakota East currently. Middletown getting ready to set back into play with a goal kick.
Not the best of goal kicks.
Picked up there by Connor Plack. Again, with the defender making the goal kick, that lets the Cody striker Jack Pascal stay up high and be onside. Tries to make a turn there, but gives it up and taken over by Middletown. And then Casey Wellage wins it back. And then Middletown ends up booting it forward, but Brady Shapiro wins the header. I think 90% of the time, if Brady and Ethan are going up for it, they're going to win the header.
Agreed.
JP making a nice run there. Finds Ethan Seppi. Back to JP, who dummies it over to Trevor Scott. Trevor is about the same spot. This time he makes a pass instead of a shot. Connor Platek, blast one. Nice save.
What a great strike. Good
Great
save.
shot by Connor Platek there, but a nice save by the Middletown goalie.
Yeah, any other place or either side of the goalie, and that was a goal.
So, goal punting up there. Connor wins the header. Again, wins the header back to Casey. Middletown, number 17. Angel Rivera tries to play it forward and then cleared out by Brady Shapiro. Down to Casey Wellage. Over to Trevor Scott. Looking for the ball, looking for the runners. Has Nolan making a run, has JP. JP now working around, finds some space, looking for an opera. Finds Connor again. Ethan Seppi in control now. Out to Zane Combs. Zane trying to get a cross in, goes across the face of the goal, and then out of bounds for a goal kick for Middletown. So we have a new sub for Middletown, number 18, Heath McGonigal. And we'll have a goal kick. And again, defender taking the goal kick, number 14, Mason Dearth.
Not sure.
Tying a shoe. So the referee is holding up play to let one of the Middletown players tie his shoe. There's the long ball back. JP got pushed off there a little bit. Middletown plays it forward, but Brady's there to clean it up and kicks out of bounds and almost takes out a ball boy and somebody in the stands there. So
that'd be bad. That's one of the Lakota East JV players, so we don't want to take them out.
Throw in by Middletown here. Looks like number 4, Tyree Hyman will be taking the throw in. As a long throw into the box.
Nice, good throw. Oh, nice flick.
And cleared out by Brady Shapiro.
Have to admit, I'm at this level of the Varsity. I really do like the long throws.
Yeah.
It is.
Connor has
nice
couple
pass.
runners, nice pass.
Just
is that Nolan Earl?
Still there. Still got it.
Tries to play across to Casey. Casey will run it down. Has Seppi to drop it to. Seppi to Connor. Back to Seppi. Jack making a run now, but back over to Nolan.
Touch. He's in.
Touches it down.
Oh, what happened? Oh, good tackle.
A great touch to bring it down. Just couldn't get off his foot to get the shot off. There's Nick Thornton for Middletown staying up top looking for that long ball.
He's gonna sleep well tonight. There's no doubt about it.
Over to Jack Pascal, dribbling through. Kind of gets tied up in his feet and loses the ball. Picked up on Middletown, but then given away back to Zane. That's Zane Combs. Out to Casey, a nice ball across. There's Casey. I take it back. Casey's in the middle to get it there. JP. Looking for it over his options. Tries to turn there. Picked up by Braden Anderson. Looking for his options. Had a runner by Connor Platek. Just picked out by the Middletown defender. Back to JP. Again, plays a ball in the box. Header. Nice save by the goalie again. Connor gets a shot. Saved by a goalie. Tell you what, the Middletown goalie's done a nice job. There's been 3 or 4 really good saves tonight.
I know. I'm really disappointed because I made that prediction earlier, and I was sure it was going to happen, but the goalkeeper has ruined it for me.
The goalkeeper and then an offsides. There's another ball across the middle that's played out. And here comes Nick Thornton running, but again, Brady there to clean it up. And plays it off Nick out of bounds for a Lakota East throw in. So we'll have a sub coming in. Gunner. Looks like Brady may get a rest now. For Braden Anderson.
Yeah. And he's got to throw it back to the goalie, doesn't he? Give the goalie a touch today. You know, make him feel like he's part of the game.
So Brady, again, with that long throw, fires it forward to Casey, kind of gets pushed off the ball, but no call there, and then kicked out by Middletown for another Lakota East throw in. Looks like JP will take this one. Throws it in to Trevor Scott. Surveying his options. Plays it back to Brady.
You know, Jeff, there's no doubt, you know, it's not the best performance ever, but, you know, I think the victory is all that matters at a game like this.
Yeah. And then, again, come off a very emotional,
Yeah.
high-strung game on Tuesday night to come back out after giving up the first goal and being down 1-0 to kind of take control, and 3-1 after the second goal. It's really, I don't think, been in doubt. And, you know, there's probably 4 or 5 other opportunities the Lakota East had to score tonight that either by just not finishing, great saves by the goalie, or the offside call there at the end that kept it at 3-1 currently.
You know, and they keep their win streak alive. This will be 4th game in a row they've won. And, you know, 2 more winnable games coming up next week. And they'll be probably feeling really good about heading into the tournament. You know, and I have to admit, they've got some players who really, I think, can challenge a lot of people.
Nice hustle there by Jack Pascal. Got a shot on goal, but it was saved by the goalie. 1 minute left to play. 3-1. Lakota East brought down by Zane Combs up to Ethan Seppi, or not, sorry, Trevor Scott, up to Casey Wellage. Great through ball there to Nolan Earl. Push from behind, no call. And it'll be a goal kick for Middletown.
Don't think they're in any rush. I think they're happy with the 3-1 scoreline.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll obviously drop to 0-8 in the conference, and Lakota East will move to 5-2.
And again, 20 seconds remaining, and throw in for Lakota East and their defensive end, and I think they'll just kind of keep the ball back. Wouldn't be surprised to see Brady just send this forward and send it out of bounds. So 10 seconds. Big throw in by Middletown, be headed away by Gunner, and that's the game. So final score tonight, Lakota East 3, Middletown 1. Thank you for joining us. We will be televising next Thursday's game for Lakota East, which is senior night. So we'll see you then, and have a great night.